thousands of dollars. These are the prices of the most expensive foods in the world. You won't believe these foods that seem simple at first glance, but are basically valued as if they were gold. Join us and find out what these bizarre foods are, and I'm sure you'll be extremely shocked by our list. Curious? Join us and let's go. Number 15. Yubari black watermelon. In the world of fruit, there is a true treasure that makes any watermelon look cheap. We are talking about the Yubari black watermelon, a product so rare that it seems to have come straight out of a science fiction movie. Grown in northern Japan, these watermelons are true masterpieces of nature. Unlike the common watermelons we know, these are small, weighing around 4 kilograms, but with a price tag that can reach up to $600. Yes, you read that right. Japanese farmers treat each watermelon as if it were a precious baby. They receive meticulous care, controlled light exposure, specific nutrients, and even background music to ensure the perfect flavor. The result? A fruit so special that people line up to buy it. The secret lies in limited cultivation. While normal watermelons are produced in the thousands, Yubari watermelons only produce 100 per year. Number 14. Swallow's nest soup. In China, a dish traditionally reserved for the upper classes stands out for its rarity and unique flavor. Swallow's nest soup, known as the caviar of the East. This delicacy is made from nests built by swallows using their saliva, which solidifies when dry. The nests are harvested with extreme care, and due to the delicate process of collecting and preparing them, the cost of this soup can easily exceed hundreds of dollars per serving. The preparation technique is complex and involves cooking the nests in chicken or pork broth, resulting in a soup with a gelatinous texture and a mild but extremely refined flavor. The Chinese do not limit themselves to using it in soups. The delicacy is also used in sweets, jellies, and even as an ingredient in cosmetics, due to its supposed nutritional and medicinal properties. Swallow's nest soup is seen as a symbol of status and wealth, with its delicate flavor and the rarity of the ingredient, making it one of the most expensive and exclusive delicacies in the world. Anyone who has the opportunity to try this dish will be experiencing a true relic of Oriental cuisine. Number 13. Gourmet cheese sandwich. In the heart of New York, the Serendipity 3 restaurant has created a true culinary masterpiece with its gourmet cheese sandwich, which, unlike any other ordinary snack, is an icon of luxury and extravagance. Costing an impressive $214, it is made with an exclusive selection of high-quality cheeses, artisan bread, and to give it the finishing touch, real gold leaf covering its crust, transforming it into a visually stunning gastronomic experience. However, the beauty of the dish lies not only in its appearance, but in the combination of refined flavors that make each bite unique. To enjoy this delicacy, it is necessary to order at least 2 days in advance, as the ingredients are fresh and prepared to order for demanding customers. The sandwich is not just a food, but a statement of luxury and exclusivity. When consuming it, the customer is not just enjoying a meal, but experiencing a unique moment of indulgence, reserved for those who seek the extraordinary. This gourmet cheese sandwich, with its high price and rare ingredients, has become a real attraction for lovers of haute cuisine and refinement. I have a question for you. First, I'd like to tell you that it's possible to keep up with the biggest curiosities of our world every day. But for that, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, have you subscribed yet? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Now that you've done that, let's go. Number 12. Foie gras. Foie gras literally translates as fatty liver, a dish that divides opinions in the gastronomic world. Originating in France, it represents a delicacy that is as sophisticated as it is controversial. Produced through a process of force-feeding geese or ducks, each pound can cost between $40 and $80. Chefs prepare it as a true culinary masterpiece, mixing the liver with truffles, brandy, and special seasonings. The creamy texture with white and pink tones wins over refined palates. However, animal rights activists fight against its production, considering the feeding method cruel and unethical. Number 11. Ayam cemani black chicken. In Indonesia, there's a chicken so unique it looks like it's straight out of a horror movie. The ayam cemani is completely black. Feathers, meat, organs, everything. Locals say it's connected to the dark side, which only adds to its mystery. For many, this chicken is not just food, but a status symbol. Some people buy it as a pet, displaying it as a rare trophy. Breeding it is so difficult that only a few breeders succeed. The price can exceed $2,500 for 2 specimens. More than just a food, Ayam cemani represents a true masterpiece of nature, defying all expectations of what a chicken can be. Number 10. Pyura chilensis. Along the South American coast, specifically in Chile and Peru, there exists a marine creature so unusual that it defies the imagination of even the most curious gastronomes. The Pyura chilensis, a peculiar mollusk, represents much more than just food. It is a true biological enigma with an impressive commercial value. This marine organism is not just a simple inhabitant of the deep, but rather an almost motionless entity that firmly attaches itself to rocky surfaces. Its external structure resembles a thick tunic, made of a tough molecular matrix that protects it and allows it to survive in challenging marine environments. Commercial fishermen capture this creature using precise techniques, carefully removing its vibrant intestines to offer its fresh or dehydrated meat in local markets. The metallic taste, comparable to sea urchin, conceals a fascinating chemical composition. Surprising levels of iron, titanium, and a rare element called barium. The capture and commercialization process makes Pyura chilensis an extremely exclusive product. Its rarity and biological complexity justify the high prices, turning it into a true delicacy for the wealthiest gourmets around the world. Number 9. Iranian's Beluga caviar. In the world of luxury foods, there is a treasure so rare that it can be compared to precious jewels. Iranian Alma's Beluga caviar. Each spoonful of this delicacy can cost more than the monthly salary of an average worker. Experts consider this caviar to be the most expensive on the planet. Its exclusivity is such that it can only be found in very few specialized stores around the world. Each gram represents a unique gastronomic experience, with a flavor that challenges the most demanding palates. The price can reach a staggering $36 per spoonful. Yes, a single spoonful can be worth an entire salary. Its limited production and complex extraction process transform each gram into a true culinary treasure. Number 8. Fugu fish. In the culinary world, few foods carry with them an element as dramatic as fugu fish, also known as globefish. Its fame comes not only from its unique flavor, but from the deadly danger hidden in every slice. The tetrodotoxin found in fugu fish is so potent that only specialized chefs can prepare it. In Japan, these professionals undergo rigorous training that can take years, with certifications that authorize them to handle this extremely dangerous delicacy. Every year, the Japanese consume approximately 10 tons of this fish, defying death with each meal. The preparation process involves the precise removal of all toxic parts, transforming the act of eating fugu into an almost ritualistic experience. The rarity, inherent danger, and Japanese cultural tradition elevate fugu fish to a level of exclusivity that few foods can achieve, justifying its stratospheric prices. Number 7. White Alba truffle. Imagine a fungus so precious that it's worth more than gold. Alba white truffles are not just an ingredient, they are a true gastronomic treasure, hidden beneath the Italian soil. Finding a truffle is not a task for just anyone. It takes specially trained dogs, experienced hunters, and a huge dose of luck. Unlike other ingredients, truffles cannot be planted. They simply appear under very specific conditions. In the Piedmont region of Italy, truffle hunters are like nature's detectives. Every truffle they find is like winning the lottery. They need perfect conditions, moist soil, specific tree roots, and just the right amount of sunlight. The price can reach thousands of euros per kilo. Chefs around the world make a point of including this delicacy in sophisticated dishes, transforming every gram into a true culinary luxury. Number 6. Saffron. Imagine a spice so valuable that its price can exceed $5,000 per pound. Saffron is not just a spice, but a true gastronomic treasure, cultivated with a dedication worthy of a culinary work of art. Originating from the saffron flower, each strand of this spice represents meticulous handiwork. Farmers carefully harvest each crocus flower, hand-selecting the delicate stamens that will become the precious condiment. The benefits of saffron go beyond its monetary value. Rich in antioxidants, it has properties that can improve mood, potentially combat inflammatory processes, and even have characteristics that interest health researchers. The ancient Greeks already recognized its medicinal properties, using it to improve memory and emotional state. Limited production, the artisanal harvesting process, and its multiple benefits make saffron the most expensive product by weight in the culinary world, even surpassing precious metals in value per gram. Number 5. Oysters. Unbelievably, oysters were once considered a poor man's food. Having existed for around 300 million years, they were distributed free of charge in London and New York in the early 20th century. Overfishing and ocean pollution have turned this mollusk into a luxury product. At the height of its consumption, New York devoured 1 million oysters daily. Today, each unit can cost tens of dollars. Breeders rigorously monitor stocks, ensuring sustainability and quality. Each oyster represents a unique gastronomic experience, carrying the flavor of the seas in a single shell. Number 4. Raw red tuna sashimi. Raw red tuna sashimi is not just a dish, but a Japanese culinary masterpiece. Getting a piece of high-quality tuna means shelling out a fortune. Fishermen spend days at sea to catch the best specimens. The bigger and fattier the fish, the higher the price. In Japan, this fish is treated as a true gastronomic relic. Rich in protein, omega-3 fatty acids and minerals, raw red tuna represents the height of Japanese sophistication. However, consumers should be careful. Only experienced professionals can guarantee a product free of parasites. Number 3. Aged wagyu short rib. Forget the Sunday barbecue. We're talking about the king of steaks. Aged wagyu prime rib. A cut so premium it can cost hundreds of dollars. The preparation process seems more like a sacred ritual than simple cooking. Specialized butchers keep the meat in cold storage with precise temperature and humidity control. Weeks or even months pass while the meat develops intense flavors. During aging, a layer of special fungi grows on the outside of the meat. This crust needs to be carefully removed, revealing a texture so tender that it literally melts in your mouth. Each piece tells a story of patience, technique, and tradition. In the end, what ends up on the plate is not just meat, but a unique gastronomic experience. Number 2. Moose cheese. In the Scandinavian and Russian regions, there is a cheese that seems to have come straight out of a fairy tale, both for its rarity and its exorbitant price. Made from moose milk, this cheese stands out for its extremely limited production and for being one of the most expensive foods in the world, costing up to $500 per kilo. The process of obtaining moose milk is complicated and requires a lot of patience. First, it is necessary to keep the moose in controlled environments and ensure that the milk is carefully extracted, which makes the supply even scarcer. The production of the cheese is a real challenge. It needs to be aged for a long time, allowing the flavors to develop in a unique and complex way. Only a few producers around the world have the knowledge and conditions to make this cheese, making it a true rarity. Its flavor is described as creamy, with a slight hint of nuts, and a mild but deep taste. Number 1. Matsutake mushrooms. In Japan, Matsutake mushrooms are more than just a food item. They are a cultural symbol with over 1,000 years of history. Their small habitat makes them true gems of nature. A pound can cost a staggering $300. Matsutake are grown in increasingly limited areas, making their value steadily higher. For the Japanese, they represent much more than an ingredient. They are part of their cultural heritage. These mushrooms have stood the test of time, maintaining their gastronomic importance through generations, defying the changes of the modern world. Which of these foods shocked you the most? Tell me in the comments below. Now, how about seeing what the most bizarre food in China is? I'll leave this video on the screen for you to check out. So take advantage now to click and watch. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.